Hey skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2022 ski test. We've got a Black Crow's Corvus Freebird for you today. This is similar to the Alpine version of the Corvus, but with a couple of little differences both in construction and the shaping of the ski that makes it more backcountry and touring oriented. Certainly lighter. We're losing the two Titanal plates that are found in the Alpine version of the Corvus, but still a lighter wood core gives the ski a better uphill performance. You know, skis like this, we have to blend the uphill and the downhill aspect. So a softer flex, but still pretty stiff. You know, they're able to keep that rigidity to the ski so that fans of that Alpine version of the Corvus who are looking for that lighter ski will be pretty impressed with the stiffness of this. It is shaped a little bit differently, but still retains that 107 millimeter underfoot waist shape, and that's going to be kind of on the wider side for these touring skis. You know, you don't want them too wide because then it gets a little bit awkward in the skin track, but the general idea is when you're skinning up, you're going to be skiing down through deep snow, so you do have to have the width to float on top of all of that. This one generates a 21 meter turn radius, which is a little bit on the longer side. That's similar to the Alpine version of the Corvus, where they're trying to get you to make those longer, less rounded turns, more direct, more aggressive to the fall line. So the Corvus Freebird certainly helps out in that regard. Pretty spoony shape in the shovel here. That's going to help that 107 underfoot in terms of the flotation capabilities of this ski. So that spoony tip, more taper to the shovel does help with the flotation. A little bit more camber underfoot than we see in the Alpine Corvus. So there is some camber here, whereas the Alpine would just sit flat. So there are some differences with the profile of the ski. You can see it in the tail too, more tail rocker. Still not a ton. When you're talking about a touring ski with tail rocker, this is going to have some of the least in the industry. And then in the shovel, pretty similar to what we see in the Alpine version. And that's just going to help you stay on top of anything that you find out there, as well as plow through any of the crud. We see a bunch of people around here that have these, and they use them for a resort touring ski, something that can blend between true Alpine and backcountry skiing. We have a Kingpin 13 demo binding on here, and this is a pretty good choice for a ski like this. It's not full tech, nor is it to the other end with the frame binding, but this hybrid tech binding I think works really well for this ski. And anyone who's going to be using this is probably in the advanced to expert category, knows what they're looking for, knows they want a wider and somewhat stiffer ski for backcountry use that also has that 50-50 resort touring capability, or just riding the lifts. Perfectly capable riding the lifts, just a little bit on the lighter side, so be aware of that. But that's it. This is the Black Crow's Corvus Freebird for 2022. Check this thing out at Skiessentials.com. Really, really cool 50-50 backcountry touring ski on the upper end of the performance spectrum. We'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.